I have to do it. Okay.
Hello, Picksters! This time we're going to change it up a little bit. Last time we've been talking about Pikurate. Now we want to focus more about things that we've learned through our journey that we think will be helpful for you. So we're going to share things like what if we go back, what we would have done differently, things we've learned along the way, things that we realized were more important than others. So that as you guys go through your kind of startup journey or you're thinking about it, you can learn from us and hopefully do even better than what we have done for the past year and a half. So today's topic is really about building the team. I think a lot of people might think just having a really great idea is important. But as we've talked to people, other entrepreneurs, talked to investors, sometimes it's not just the idea, it's really the team. How awesome is your team? Is your team able to execute? Sometimes it doesn't matter what the idea is because they know whatever idea this team comes up with, they're going to do a great job. So there are solo entrepreneurs and solo entrepreneurs that have been able to be successful, but it's always, I think, better when you have at least one more person or more people to kind of work together with. There's a lot of things to do, and finding the right person to work with, whether it's another co-founder or a whole team or whether interns.
So I want to share my experience. After graduated Babson, I have an idea and I want to found a company. So I looked around co-founders. So as I shared before, long story to until find Elvis. So luckily we are classmates, and then we had one same class. And then one thing, that's kind of a moment I think maybe I want to work with Elvis. Do you remember that? I don't remember the class, but the class professor gave us some kind of project. And then there are some kind of questions we have to answer. And then when we left, only there are other team members, but when we left only two of us, we found maybe professor asked wrong question. And then that moment we're really excited because maybe normally, I don't want to judge every other student, but normally people try to answer and then finish as soon as they possible. So there's no more attitude when they do kind of a group project. But I realized, I know I'm unique, but when I see Elvis's eyes, his eyes blinking because he found, wow, this is interesting. So I can see how Elvis wants to learn new things. So that's the moment, maybe if we're working together, we're not satisfied just find answers. Maybe we just enjoy the whole journey to find better answers. So I remember that moment very clearly because that's the first very strong impression. And then after I founded company, he actually helped me creating Pig and advised me as marketing.
Leo was saying earlier that he found me through luck, and there might be a hint of luck. And a lot of people when they say startups, they made it because they got lucky. But there's also the other side where luck doesn't just happen. You have to, as a startup or as an entrepreneur, you put yourself in the right places at the right time. And things happen due to luck, but it's because you were there and you made an opportunity. He was lucky because he went to Babson, went to MBA, we happened to be in the same class together, but he put himself in Babson.
Yeah.
He put himself he could have been, like the other students, just getting the things done as soon as possible, go home to his family, and just work on his idea by himself. But he put himself out there to talk to more people and try to understand, and meet more people and understand who thinks similar to him and who might be a good asset for him, all the things. So wherever you are, you may not be going to school right now and you're not going to go to take an MBA class to meet your next co-founder, although there might be a lot of people might meet their co-founders during an MBA class. But I think one of the takeaways is just look at the situation or environment around you and don't close yourself off to it, right? Just think about the people that are sitting across from you, wherever you are, and just talking to them, and you never know, like through that conversation you might realize that they can provide some kind of value to you and your idea and work together.
So I have a question for you. Do you have any specific moment you just remember the first moment you considering me as a co-founder? So you just seriously considering what if I working with Lee or something like that. The first moment I shared already.
I can't pinpoint exactly one moment, but like throughout our time as friends together and as classmates, I could totally see the amount of passion you had for startups and the work. And a lot of our classmates have a passion for it as well. But how many of them actually follow through with their passion and actually do something? And even though it's scary, you still keep going. All the sacrifice you need to do and all the things that you told me that's happening in your personal life, you still take those risks and still keep going. I think that's the type of attitude to create a successful startup, right? So just seeing you sacrifice and work so hard to do something, as opposed to just have an idea and just be like, oh, I love my idea. That's it.
So one advice I can say very, very strongly is just one thing: find co-founder. Don't do it alone. That's my strong recommendation. Only because you are not the Superman. So that's true. Even though you have really great idea, you're really working hard, you're really smart, you never sleep, you cannot do everything. Startup is very busy, everything happens. I guarantee you cannot handle this by your own. So I highly recommend you'd better find at least one who think about same value, same vision every day, every moment. That's way much better than working alone. If I can have a second chance to advise you, maybe second thing is please find opposite. So in terms of a skill set, don't find someone who has same skill set. That's kind of disaster. Or if you have to have someone with similar background, you'd better find someone who has different working style or different method of solution making. So normally when we talk, we naturally comfortable with some similar person. And then when I say something and my friend, oh yeah, so that's more like, feel like, oh, we have pretty good synergy. But in reality, when you're working, if you have a co-founder who has really similar pattern, both of them miss something at the same pattern. So my advice is, please try to find opposite person, like your characteristic wise, skill set wise, or way of thinking wise.
What kind of worked out for us as friends were similar. They like to do the same things. We're passionate about similar things, but working styles were different.
Almost opposite.
Yeah,
quite opposite.
So we're just there's some struggles in the beginning, but I think in the long run it's good. Right, we're able to kind of fill in the gaps that each of us have in terms of expertise or working style. Building your team is not a one-time thing. Lucky enough, we found each other working on this, but it's an ongoing process, and you have to keep finding more people, whether it is another co-founder or an employee, an intern, a volunteer. Like, I think as you grow your idea and try to solve a problem, you gotta find more and more people to work with to do that. You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah, I just think about third advice. So normally when entrepreneurs, when they trying to create team, definitely their goal is finding a great team. But in reality, when they failed and then as time goes by, their goal is slowly changed to just create team. It means that they just forget about good fit or right team members because they are desperate. But I want to pinpoint this. once you create team, and then you realize that the team is really bad, and you want to break up, that's way much harder than be alone. So don't find team member you feel uncomfortable. We are in the battle, and then we are team, and then if I die, he gonna die. So we are in the same boat, so we have to do everything to survive. So my point, I say many things, my point is find right feeling person first, and then hopefully that guy has pretty good skill set to fill the gap.
Great. You told me I need to find the right person, I need to build my team, find another co-founder, whatever. How do I do that? Where do I go?
Actually, the best way is go. Outside of your room or outside of your office, because normally that kind of synergy comes from conversation. And then to make that conversation, you have to meet new people.
To add on to that, I think, right? Don't even just go to places that you feel comfortable. Because in the end, like you were saying before, you're just going to meet another person that's similar to you, right?
Yeah.
You want to go somewhere that's like, I don't know anything about that, that conference, that meetup, I don't know any people there, I don't know anything about that topic. But if you go there and you talk to people and you find someone that has that spirit and has the right fit, it's great because now they come from a different area, expertise, industry that can kind of build up upon your skills, right? There's a lot of meetups, there's a lot of networking events, schools have a lot of events that you can always go to. There's great talent with the students that are around Boston area or whatever area you're in. I think students always have a lot of curiosity and wanting to learn, but also a lot of energy to do things. There are hackathons, there are online, like virtual meetups as well. So it's really, you just need to get out there in the uncomfortable situations, new types of events.
I highly recommend go to CIC because
I think CIC is in Boston, but yeah.
Oh yeah, well, if you are in Boston, so some event they are mingled together no matter what background. For example, the CIC event, lots of tech background guys coming, and the lots of like soft skill guys like entrepreneur they coming, and then they just mingle together very easily. So I prefer that kind of everyone can join event because you can have more chance to meet like opposite person from your characteristic.
So with this video, we're going to share some resources that Pikurate has kind of compiled that help you, find your next team member, network, whatever resources that we as a community have just thought was really good online to help you guys get the things you need to do what you want to do.
Oh, if you find something, please be collaborator.
Yeah, so
welcome collaborator.
Yeah, so we're going to share a link. If it's useful for you and you see another good website, add that in. Let's together as a community share the best information together. As Pikurate, we wish you luck in finding your next person, the right person to join you on your journey and making your vision come true.
And then don't forget, this is like the whole journey of getting married. You have to find the one. So keep meet until find the one. Bye, Pixers!